complete. What happened?
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us every at Team Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Senior night, and of course it's fucking monsoon.
And the Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. quarterback from getting a read. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and settling.
Breaks the tackle. Turning it on. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are. They know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
The Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Black Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but now before a really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
Man, there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. On and first down.
First down, physicality in these football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. In the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. Might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Black Knights come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Clark. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Oh.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bombs him up.
Gain of 4. Third down coming.
Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Direct snap. Got some room in into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
Number 20.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just an
This
outstanding
man is playing.
there and really sets up his offense nicely.
Oh, shit.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Anderson wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down.
Get set, get set.
Back to pass. He's got him this time. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. Breaks it to the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Okay.
And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
55 weeks.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Right down the middle. And that is incomplete. The Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
In blue.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down. They've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Anderson will throw. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, looking for a man. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
By the blitz, they died by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really good looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they're always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they hooked up Artie once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Black Knights are on the move.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, complete pass.
Leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in first and goal. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Gets it out quickly. They will score! Touchdown, Bright Knights!
This tight end is such a weapon when they get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Hope. Toledo put one in the win column.
Going against the goddamn Venus shoot.
The Rockets had
You know how they
zero
go.
issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hampton. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Oh, y'all cheating my boy like that, man.
Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent. And he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a bit. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
Makes the grab. It's right. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they hit the line for this third down play. Clock running. They've got him just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. On that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out of space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Thank you.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Green 25.
Anderson will throw. A shot toward the end zone. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Hampton. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
All right, it's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete.
Oh my God, we needed that one, bro.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through.
Nobody
his
got hands on my
progressions. You gotta give
squad.
your QB
Oh my God,
some time. You gotta
bro.
make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off
Don't
this
fucking
2nd
lose.
half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out.
Starting the second half, take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking,
they can't make the connection. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Corners are walked up tight. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duking out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Spider.
Anderson wants to throw. And that's a very productive first down play, bringing up 2nd and 3.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around, and maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Never a doubt they lead the offense on the field. 4th and short from the 48. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. What a throw! Got a lot of
situation. Guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going. It just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Back up now. Here's second and long. Anderson will throw. This time he's got it. He's brought down, and it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw again. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, I love the job of coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Yes, sir.
And the Bearcats will try to punch it in on first and goal.
29 Philly.
From the gun. Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being no shot. There's no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. He's right shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Pass to 50. The 30. Pass to 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. He can two, as it were.
How about the job by this field goal block here? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Wide open spaces. The 20, the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Black Knights! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34.
Take over. First and 10.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, Dave.
So Reese with that drive.
Intercepted, that total goes to 16. Trying to take it back.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside operating in the red zone here on second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gonna swing it on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I love playing man coverage on the back end. Giving those receivers spaces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Army! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.
Bearcats will take over first and 10.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Lasso! Lasso!
Give to the running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Snagged in the middle, it's Rice. And they wrap him up with number 4. He gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this moment.
Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Anderson wants to throw. Quick completion on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bearcats have this offense rolling.
Let's go!
Wants to throw on first down. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached a break, and Army has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him.
There he goes. Got enough space. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll bounce it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Wants to throw. It's Byrne. check and stop him short of that first down.
Is no good.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Robinson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Pickup of 10.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the Black Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Snap it to the back. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
The Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Moves.
Trying to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. We reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Dino.
Touchdown, Black Knights! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, the big bluegrass battle between Louisville and Kentucky has just gone final, and here is how it went down. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for space. It's Rice. He'll take 4 yards on the first down every time. 2nd and 6.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Just the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team turning it on.
He's finally heard it out of bounds. Good pickup on the play. Look good on the stat sheet. That's about it. As this one's almost in the books. After this, it'll be a wrap. Now from inside the red zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. With yet another unranked team taking down.